Well, good morning, everyone. Make sure I have there we go, my volume's up. Oh, I don't know how you beautiful people are doing today, but it is early. It's an early 7:53 over here in Ohio. Hmm. Got my coffee, got my game, and let's see. I think we're off getting ready to
You
go to
said
Besaid Island.
you play blitzball?
Play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah,
Huh.
okay. Leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay
It's not
here?
a direct
Uh-uh.
shot.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Zanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh. My Zanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa!
I love the premise of this going 1,000 years into the future. Makes me wonder, like, what would it be like for somebody 1,000 years ago to show up in our world today, or if I were thrust 1,000 years, what's the world gonna look like in 1,000 years?
Etonic! Etonic!
Problem.
Riku! Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
Let's see, I don't remember exactly where it is, but I know over on this side, or maybe it's on the other side of those guys. is Yuna's sigil for her ultimate weapon. Yeah, I think it's the other side. So we'll go grab those things. Gotta make sure I don't get too close over there though, or it kicks in the cutscene and I have to wait until later in the game, because there it is, to be able to go get it. It's so funny, you get this crest and you have no idea what it's for until like so much later in the game.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one
One
more
more
time?
time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Zanarkand Abes.
You had one job, dude.
What did you
One
say again?
job.
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is, or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon.
Praise be to Yevon.
All right, back to practice.
I love that
I'm
one of
Waka,
the
coach and captain of
sort
the
of
Besaid
themes
Hordes,
this game
brother.
explores is
What,
is
you
the
hungry?
religious hierarchy,
Okay, back to
blind
the village. I'll
obedience
get you
to
something.
it, and how everything isn't always, you know, how it seems. Let's see, I don't remember if anything happens if I talk to these folks. No, I think I can kick one of these balls though. Isn't there a ball laying around here? No? Alright.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so
Why?
I just had to ask.
Why? What gave you
Um,
any
it's
inclination
true
that this guy
Zanarkand
you've
was
known for
destroyed,
literally a minute
right?
is
1,000
trustworthy?
years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Zanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Zanarkand Abes, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better, maybe.
I wish they could have named Sin literally anything else, because it makes the game a little bit confusing from a Western Christian point of view. Let's see.
Hey, it's this way.
Yeah, I know. Just exploring, my man. Oh, that comes later. I come there.
Huh?
Got a little fruit fly.
Nah.
What's the big idea?
Forgot to level him up. What the heck? Can I not move? Oh. There we go. Cheer. There we go. The the, the water mechanics in this type of section are just weird. Though Blitzball later on, when you get to play it, it doesn't feel as odd. It is a little bit clunky though. I mean, we're talking 2001, 2004. This game originally came out. And because you can't, you can't change the camera angle, it makes navigating it a little bit weird.
Let me go!
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
Hmm? A major blitz tournament's come. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Zanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years, and we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
Years of losing. My goodness, sounds like a Browns fan.
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
Indeed.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
Ah, the one from the sea.
The one
Be
from
on
the
guard.
sea.
There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, 'twould be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village. Besaid village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Kata are usually there.
Oh, excuse me. My goodness.
All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
Of course, I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try.
Mm.
Not bad. Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
One of these has a. It's interesting. Yes, welcome to our village. Please steal everything.
It was then, standing in that place, I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Yep. We're not in Kansas anymore.
Ten years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Well, what's a high summoner? I got too close to Sin's, toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men or something like that, I figured.
I wonder, like, just really, how this main character made it this far in life. I get making him, you know, a little bit clueless from, like, the standpoint of, you know, like, this is a 1,000 years in the future, things are weird, whatever. But the way they have some of his dialogue written is mind-blowingly stupid.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap.
You liar!
Pushed.
You said I could eat. Ugh.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly. But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
I like how the little version of him has a somewhat deeper voice than the adult version.
Hate him so. But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
That's sound logic there, Mom.
Waka?
Crusaders tents. Which one it is? Maybe later. Just woke up. Back up to the temple to get this thing kickstarted. They're so the beginning of this game is so slow.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
They do have to set up what it is we are
apprentice
doing
summoner,
in this
really.
game, so it does make some sense.
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays.
Mm-hmm.
If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
Our precepts must be obeyed.
Well, you know,
Like I care.
whatever. She dies. She dies. It's a whole thing.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
All right. Deathless spheres open the way to the Chamber of Faith. Destruction spheres open the way to hidden treasure. Save spheres are also necessary. I remove the glyph sphere. We see spear-shaped recesses. And nothing there. Oh wait, do I have to go back and get the, can't remember. I'm not gonna do very good if I can't even remember the, the very first intro puzzle. Alright, let's see. Put you there first. Destruction sphere needed for secret treasure. I wonder if I go back. Where do we put it? I don't remember. Oh, let's put it here. Nothing. Oh wait, duh. It's a back. Right, back up the stairs. Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. No. Nothing. What am I doing with my life? Oh, it was the pedestal. Alright. I think I just didn't do There we go. Touch this and let's... Come on, get it together, Russo. Let's see. I've got that there. Put you back there. We're gonna deposit you over here for a second. Put you back there for a sec. Don't want to. Ooh, stop. Let's go get that destruction sphere. Where I put it back here. Take. Yes, take. Then we'll go put it in here. I think this is how I get this secret. Yep, there we go. That secret is so easy to miss the first time you play, because when you go in here, when you find this little piece here, once you move it, nope, cancel. Once you move the pedestal to where it needs to be, actually, can I go get this? Oh, okay. That resets the room. Anyway, once you get the pedestal where it needs to be, I believe that kicks in a cutscene that will take you out of here.
Hey! What's gotten into you? Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition. Very important.
Very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian?
Of the galaxy!
Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a short fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking.
He does a lot of grunting.
Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
Might as well go all the way. I feel like that's the way my life goes. Now that we've come this far, might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
Welcome to Final Fantasy X, where everybody's wearing the least practical clothing for everyday use. Except Yuna. Her seems pretty practical. Way to go, Kamari.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
I love how one eye is green and one eye is blue.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
We're all old geezers. Yeah. It's kind of how people treat me in the church when they find out I'm a pastor. Like, oh, you're a pastor? You don't look like a pastor.
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
Good morning, Sneaky Pig. How you doing today? Yeah, I feel that. I'm just over here enjoying the last few days of my vacation before I have to get back to it.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Yeah, a strange kind of gentleness, unless you take it off, in which case, then it will rip you to shreds. I am going to keep the default names just because I like them.
I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me
Yeah,
introduce you to the team.
I
This
almost
guy here
never
wants into the
change names in
tournament
a
so
game
bad, I let him on the team.
if I get the chance.
His memory's
Morning,
a little
Nate.
fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd.
I'm
Come on, say hi.
uncreative that way. I like to keep. I figure they gave them names for a reason. Might as well keep it. I did that when I played through Pokemon.
Hi guys.
Actually, I didn't change any names when I played through
So what's our goal?
Brilliant Diamond.
To do our best.
To do our best. I love that rally cry. I feel like that's how we should. That's how we should have every team meeting, every admin meeting I have. What's our goal? To do our best.
Victory! 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 Victory!
They need to. They've had way too much. They're cut off. All right, let's see. I know I can get a sword somewhere. I think.
Stay up. You're a bad
Oops.
man.
I'm a bad man.
Lady Una, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with.
Oh boy. That's fine, Nate.
I'm Una.
I hope
Thank you
you
so
can
much for
put
your
out
help
those fires rather quickly.
I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can
Something y'all don't
talk
get to
more.
see out of me too often is that I don't really play games administratively. I deal
You
with
can
fires
tell me all
partially
about
and quickly. Yeah, well, I mean, if you don't put out a fire when you can, then, you know, you can burn down the whole forest, or the house, or the church, or whatever metaphor you want. Yeah.
Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
That's fine, Sneaky.
Stay away.
Oh, knock it off.
Stay.
Let's see. Who do I talk to? Waka again? Yeah.
Good.
Because I don't think there's anything we can get until the morning. It's fine, y'all lurk. Have fun. I'll be here for a little while still, so just pop in and out as you can.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Zanarkand?
Absolutely. That's where we're going. Eventually.
You said you'd go with me.
Person in this game whose name we don't...
No, hey,
you know.
I.
Well, whose role in this game we don't know
told you not
yet.
to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
I hate you.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
You can do it.
I remember seeing this scene for the first time.
I hate you!
Just thinking, what is going on here? Actually, you spend pretty much this entire game going, what is going on here?
He does look
Even the end.
I was surprised.
You end the game going, what
him.
is going on here?
But no matter what he looks like, he
Or
isn't
that clip from the NFL,
shouldn't have
where I
brought
think
him
it's
here in
Lombardi.
the first
What's
place.
going on
Yeah,
here?
but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but
How is
That's it.
everybody so mean to
more.
him?
Enough, Waka.
Enough, Waka. Yeah, if you're gonna hate someone, do it loudly. Yeah, I suppose. At least then they know where you're coming from. I don't know. I prefer to try not to hate folks. I do. There are some folks I definitely dislike, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
None of your
my
beeswax,
little brother,
homie.
Chapu. He looked like you.
It's a sport
He's
thing,
dead?
yeah.
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it.
This entire game is nothing but a head
First turn on
scratcher.
the day of the
It's a good
tournament.
thing that the gameplay
that's
is fun because the story is super
I
weird.
became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full time. I know it kind of looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks.
Geez, it took you long enough. My goodness. Why is
Stop.
it
You're
that
embarrassing me.
it's so hard for people to just say thank you? Worst snoring sound effect ever. It's funny. I love this game so much. It is like my favorite game of all time. But I will nitpick and nitpick and nitpick so many things. Let's see. What do I do? Can I get anything? Chest or anything? No. No, I think I get the Brotherhood sword here though. I believe. Ah, yes. The Brotherhood
Hey,
sword.
sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa!
Have
You're
fun
giving this
lurking.
to me?
Yeah, use it well.
Use it well for the next few battles, because then eventually you'll get something nicer.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
Did,
you really don't need all
did
that
nobody
luggage.
tell her that this was going to be
they're
a
not
traveling
really my
light
things.
kind of journey?
They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're
This
right.
isn't a vacation. What, we can't enjoy the trip? Everybody's such a downer in this this game.
Off we go.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm rooting for the tidal wave, but all right. And now here we go. Very linear.
Here comes one
until we get on the ship, basically.
Hey, why don't you try out that sword?
Yeah. Let's do it.
No problem.
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday.
Foreshadowing.
A flyer. My kind of customer.
Yep. Wakka's good at the flying enemies. Titus is good at the faster enemies with no armor. Alright, let's see. Can anybody level up? Yes, we can. Sphere grid. Use power sphere. Increase my strength. Be strong. Hey H-Man, yeah. This is the best Final Fantasy. I've played them all. I've beaten most of them, and this one for me is the one. It's the one that I come back to over and over and over again. I don't know. It's, even though it's just so weird, there's just everything about it is just so much fun. Oh, come on, Lulu.
Ha, watch this.
Arrogance. It will not serve you well.
Told ya. Only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic. Yeah, I think depending on your age or a person's age, this might have been the first one that a lot of, you know, current Final Fantasy fans finished or played. You know, I'm old enough to have played them all, you know, all the way back to 1. And,
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and
this
ice.
is the one that I've spent the most time in, though. Definitely. Wait. What is that? Elemental? Oh, well, we're gonna go with... Okay, yeah, I think that's the right element. Wasn't paying attention.
This one's a water field.
Oh, it's water, okay. See, that's what happens when you don't pay attention. Ha! I don't think I've ever not killed that thing, on the first try. So, you know, that was fun. But yeah, back on the PS2, man, I remember how monstrous that thing was, too. Me and my friend, so I played this game in college, and
Take your time.
Man, I spent so many hours. Me and my best friend Chad, well, my best friend at the time, he and I
Let's get
spent,
going, man.
I mean, every day, for months and months and months, we would just play this game.
Are you ready?
Everybody's so weird.
What's going on?
One of those moments like, we know stuff that you don't know.
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
I like the implication here that that's the reason why Chapu's dead, because he didn't pray. Well, Titus is definitely a follower, not a leader, so he would pray here. As clueless as he is. Oh, I know a lot of I know a lot of folks who think that way. I pastor some of them. I try to do what I can to sort of dispel that kind of thinking, but oh yeah, I mean, it's easy to place blame, you know, on outside forces all the time, right? Oh, go back. Is there anything I can get there? I don't think so. No. All right. Cheer. Cheer is an ability that, honestly, I almost never use. I don't use it that much. Oh my goodness! Reflexes are so slow.
That's enough.
Yes. He's they make him look like rough and tumble, like he could tear you apart. But yeah, he's just a big old teddy bear.
He's learned the fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
How many guardians does this chick need?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kumari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
Huh.
What is this over here? Something is written here that I cannot read. Kilika and Bicanel. I can't remember what that says. Alright, let's see here. Weapons. Do I have anything that's worth trading up for? Definitely magic, sensor, rod of wisdom. Somebody else has got. Oh. Yeah, alright. First video game crush. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I was always quite partial to Lulu, for I'm pretty sure obvious reasons. Like I said before any of you got on the stream, welcome to Final Fantasy X, where everybody's wearing the least practical clothing for everyday adventurous wear.
A flyer! That's
True, but, Why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Alright, Yuna, come on in.
Your first real battle. Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
Your first real battle, let it be against something real big and nasty. I love the flying animation. Once Valefor gets haste, everything moves so fast. I don't remember this fight taking this long in the past. I don't want to waste that overdrive. There we go. So, other than Nate putting out fires, what's everyone else doing this fine morning? Right arm guard. That would be...
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh?
Say good night, birdie. Well, that sounds good. Now, you're emailing a lawyer about copyright, as in somebody has infringed upon copyright, or you have a question about it, or... Uh-oh. I think my dude's no longer... Oh, cool. Look like the blind came off of him. Question for a project you're working on. Yeah, I always get the copyright... Well, when they care about copyright in the church, I get a lot of those. I'm the one that fields a lot of those questions. It's amazing how little churches actually care about copyright. They think so often that oh, because we're doing God's work, some of the rules don't matter. If my name were Marquis. Marquis, I'd go into the marquee business. Water. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I would say not just DS's, but just the church in general. They think that we can just use whatever we want. And at my current appointment, have you guys ever heard of Marquis Laughlin? I have not. I have not heard of Marquis Laughlin. Well, but I might maybe be aware of some of their work, but no, I haven't. I have not heard of. But yeah, at my current appointment, I had to take so much time, and I still have to take so much time, making sure that the video or the visuals that we use and everything, all like that, is above board, because my my administrative assistant was under the impression that you could just Google anything and take it for free use, and was really angry with me when I mentioned that that was breaking copyright law, and that, you know, she might not be doing something that was legal. And it wasn't even like she was making an intentional choice to do it. She had just been told otherwise, you know. She was told by other people, yeah, we can do that, it's on Google, it must be. And the the argument was, well, why would it be out there if we weren't allowed to use it? I'm like, yeah, well, you know, cars are made to go 120 miles an hour. That doesn't mean we're allowed. Yeah, I have a friend, a colleague in my area who does a similar thing, H-Man. He I think he calls it Paul in Chains. He has memorized some of Paul's letters, and he goes around and he does dramatic interpretations of them. He does it really, really well. I'd be interested to see what your guy, how he does them. Here, a gift. Oh, thanks. A gift. Yep, we're really leaving. Thanks for... Jeez, oh man, thanks for the money. See, the ring. I believe the ring goes to you now. Yep. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use the sphere grid real quick. Increase magic. Increase hit points. Flee. Also one I hardly ever use. What did I just learn there? Oh, another skill I will almost never use. There are a lot of useless skills at the beginning of this game. My home church used to have him come for a night of... He's impressive. I'm trying to get him to come for a video for a Bishop's Bible Challenge. That's cool. Yeah, my guy, actually got to get him into our church to do his thing, I think they would love it. It would be just like right in their wheelhouse. But since I haven't preached the last 2 weeks, I'm gonna have to give it give it a little time before I say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna not preach again this week.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Boo.
Linger just long enough to be creepy. Let's see. Talk to Walker.
Come to think of it, I haven't told you where we're going. First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that, though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory, too. So you come along, yeah?
Yeah.
Great plan.
Hey, it is a great plan.
That's a plan.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, don't get me involved in your nonsense. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go downstairs. Talk to Owaka.
Clothes you're wearing.
I think that's his name. Yeah.
Yeah! Filthy, filthy. These won't sell. Or me name's not Owaka.
Not Owaka. Alright.
Don't look like you got much money either.
I don't think I do. I
I've
hope
no
I have
business
enough
with
to
you
do what I want to
anyway.
do, though.
Who do you think you are?
A
Owaka
rude
the traitor,
salesman?
Merchant extraordinaire.
Well, not yet you're
Owaka
not,
the who?
but you will be.
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
Well, they certainly won't want to know you if you're rude like that, my dude.
But someday, the name Owaka will be spoken all over Spira. Say, lad, you wouldn't have a bit of gill to lend?
So, you want to be rude? Oh, I do have enough. Cool. So, for those who may not know, the, let's see. Let's see. The amount that you give him will change the prices for him, I think, throughout the rest of the game. Reduce the prices of his items later in the game. Yep. Let's see. So if you don't give him anything, yeah. So it's really interesting here that unless you have a ton of money, which you wouldn't have gotten unless you did an insane amount of grinding in those couple of spots, I think, that have non-scripted battles. You have to give over 10,000 gil for him to have a reduction in price at all. But what the game doesn't tell you here at all, and is pretty big deal, is that if you give him no money, the items that he sells later in the game increase by 100%. So the price basically, you know, doubles for all that stuff. So giving him 1,001 gil will actually reduce it by the most amount that you can at this point in the game. It'll increase the prices only by 20% rather than 100%, which is really a big deal later when you actually want to buy stuff from him. So, yeah. So even though it's nice to have the money, it's nicer to be able to not spend the money later in the game. Let's see. Now we're going here. Get a remedy. And then we can kick the suitcase and get potions, and I think we can get up to, or we can carry up to 20 in our inventory before kicking this thing will stop giving us potions. Yep, I must already have 20. Yep. How do I get up to... There we go. Yep, 20. Alright. Let's see. There's a room. I think, is this the room? Okay, yeah. The power room.
What the heck is that?
What the heck is what?
Definitely how tithing works. Yeah.
The power room, like it says on the door.
Yeah, but why the big birds?
Oh, man.
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobo power.
Chocobos. Those are chocobos?
What? You've never seen a chocobo? What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
Miracles and
I
oddities
love
were
the
starting to become daily
chocobo
routine
music
on
in this
trip.
game. Now, there we go. Where's it? Now, bed primer. Right. Oh, no, go back. Go back down. I want to save. Save. And if you haven't noticed yet, I live on the edge. I only ever have one save file. Liberate the chocobos. They definitely do. They are being, oh, come on. They are not being treated well. Well, I guess I don't know if they're being treated well. They're not being used well. That's for sure. Though, to be honest with you, considering the kind of world this is right now, I think I'd rather them use chocobos for this purpose than the alternative of human power.
I heard she's Lord Braska's daughter. You don't say.
Lord Braska's daughter? So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
Is he famous or something? Yeah, you could say
the
that.
Daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
No, they couldn't use their literal magic powers to, you know, like, move the wind or create steam. No, because that would be a waste of magic. Don't you know that's in limited supply, Nate? Come on.
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
It certainly would keep the elixir making business you know, in deep pockets. That's for sure. Their literal magic powers.
The wind. It's nice.
Aside from Yuna, are any of the magic powers in this game used to create anything good? Mostly it's just to destroy and tear down.
You're
And
a football player, aren't you?
let us
From Zanarkand, right?
commence with the
you
really
hear that
awkward
from
chemistry between Yuna
Huh.
and Titus.
Waka doesn't believe me at all.
But I believe you.
Huh?
I've heard in Zanarkand there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
Jacked. My father. His name is Jecht.
Amazing!
Praise be to Yevon.
You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Really, it must be. Because there's no such thing as
Sounds
coincidence.
like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago, off the coast of Zanarkand.
I'm sorry.
He went out to sea for training one day.
My father
and never came back.
Want to know?
And no one's seen him since then.
Why, that's the day that Jecht came to Spira.
Yeah, I don't
It's
listen.
true,
I don't
first met
hate
Jecht
the
10
relationship.
years and 3 months ago.
Confirmed.
I remember that was the day.
Confirmed.
My father left.
Definitely. I don't hate the relationship. It's just that,
The date fits,
you know,
doesn't it?
it reminds me too much of the awkwardness I had with every single girl of my whole life.
Get here.
You're here? Are you not?
Like, I'm weird. So please don't think I'm weird. But yes, I'm also full of childhood trauma. So here, let me bleed all over you. Super genuine and uncomfortable. Yeah, yeah. It is one of the more authentic relationships in this game. They actually do a good job at typing some people for the role that they need too, like Seymour. You know, I'm not gonna say anything about religious leaders being, you know, duplicitous, because, you know, but I see that way too often. Every boat scene in every Final Fantasy game, absolutely. I don't know why anybody uses boats in Final Fantasy, because it seems like a very dangerous thing. The way that guy yelled sin is kind of like how half of my church members, whenever they see an LGBTQ person, I imagine them in their head yelling it just like that.
Sin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract it. Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner. Wait. Oh boy.
Yeah. You know what? I think you're right. Somebody does need to GIF that. Alright. Let's see. I remember, I think you can fight these things indefinitely if you keep one of them alive. I legitimately had to look up what that word meant. Yeah, I made a comment about it earlier that I love that she's got 2 different color eyes. Oops, what am I doing? What are you doing? You don't smack people with her staff.
The fin! Attack the fin!
Oh, that's right. So you can fight these scales indefinitely as long as you don't kill the fin. And I have done that before, but I'm not going to do that today. It's a good place to sort of level people up, but I have no interest in doing that right now. But I will get Lulu in here because she's the only other one that can hit the sin scale. Or the fin, I mean. Lulu and Kimahri are the only ones that can hit it. Which you would think Wakka could hit it because of his you know, the fact that he throws the ball. So there's an inconsistency there, but whatever. I'm over here talking about inconsistencies in a fictional world. Hey, Perspectus. Uh-oh. What? What? I am so bad at this game. I just let her die. Item? No, no, you're not bad luck. I'm just over here talking about, you know, nonsense, not paying attention to the fact that she was almost dead. We will bring you in. cheer. Hooray! She's not permadeath. Yeah, well, she does have, like, the least amount of hit points, I think, of any person in this game. No, heck no, I'm not doing a Nuzlocke. Without Lulu, this game is unwinnable. Yeah, I disagree. I think you've heard me, Perspectus, complain about game difficulty. Well, not complain about it, but talk about how I have no interest in making games harder than they need to be. The fact that this game doesn't have a difficulty setting is fine with me because it's, yeah, well, partially because I know I can beat it. But if it did, you know I'd be playing on easy mode. In fact, when I was playing through Pokemon and people were talking about doing a Nuzlocke run, I was like, "Are you? No, that ain't." If you're wondering what I'm doing with Titus and not attacking that one, is because as long as you keep just one alive, then they won't respawn, and have 3. So, so I can keep the damage to a minimum for the rest of the party while they're attacking the Finn. And I might as well just use cheer. It doesn't really do much because I think it increases defense and strength, and I'm not using either of, well, I'm using the defense, but I'm not using strength to kill this thing because I'm not hitting it. I'm using magic because those are my only options. I believe. Yeah, I believe. Uh-oh, Lulu's about to be dead again. I should have used a potion on her. Or brought in Yuna. Actually, why don't I have Yuna in here? Is that just a fin of a bigger thing? Oh, yes. It is just the fin of a giant... well, of Sin. It's called Sin. And we get to see and fight Sin in all of its glory much later in the game, but... yes, that is Sin. Yeah, Sin is the big... well... yeah, well, yes. Sin is a manifestation of the big bad, yes. That is true. I know Sin is like a big bad. There you go. There's your sermon title for Sunday. Sin is a big bad. Oh wait, this is Sin is a mood. Absolutely. Yes. Oh wait, this is Sin? I like how nobody has any problems, like, holding their breath underwater in this game. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. Let's cheery up. We take less damage. Do more damage. Oxygen is for wimps. Well, true. But, again, a logical inconsistency in this completely fictional world. Nope. Darkness. Oh, how many turns does cheer work? Is that a permanent? I gotta find out if that's a permanent stat buff or what. I think it is. I think it lasts until you die, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I have plot twist. They're all Gungans. Oh yeah, Misa. He's gonna destroy Sim. I have. Yeah, don't apologize for anything. Let me tell you what. I was on stream for about 45 minutes before anybody came in the room, and this is way more fun. I don't care. It's good. All good. I should probably heal. Nah, I'll be alright. How far are you? I only ever played a demo of the game back when demo discs were still a thing. Yeah. I'm still very early in the game. I'm not sure how many hours I am. Just a few, really, just a few hours probably. But yeah, I'm super early in the game still. Bring back demo discs. My computer doesn't even have a disk drive. I do think they don't have nearly enough game demos though. Oh, I don't have enough, and I definitely don't want to, I think, waste and eat any elixir, or an ether. I think it's an ether. Well, just in case that didn't persist. We needed an external disk drive at our last church because they insisted on DVD records. Yeah. Oh, man. There we go. Critical hit. Unfortunate typo. Yeah, well. Only on the church account. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly, that is one of the best typos I've seen in a while. Ice Moomba. Liquid Steel. I love the names of all the, Uh-oh. Bye-bye, Kilika. I never knew you. It had to be that one, absolutely. Floppy demo discs. Discs. Don't at me, bro. They really want us to have the feels here. Yeah, well, not even in this scene. I mean, this one, yeah, let's show the children, show the tidal wave, and then I do love the scene that comes up here, though, a little bit later, where she does the sending. That one has authentic feels. Oh yeah, and none of them are skippable either. Yeah, they're probably fine, yeah. Yeah, that's the one, I mean, that's the biggest criticism this game ever gets, is that it has unskippable cutscenes. And even in the remastered versions, every time they put it out, they haven't just added in the ability to skip them. So every time you play this game, you have to see every one of these scenes every time. Which, fortunately, they're great. But, oh, look at that, the Blitzball just floating along.
When Sin attacked Zanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
Wait, this is Sin? Yeah.
I will defeat Sin.
I must defeat Sin. That's actually my call. That was my call. When they asked me in my interviews what to talk about my call story, it's just those two lines. I will defeat Sin. I must defeat Sin.
I started to give up hope. I was in a foreign world. I wasn't going home.
Yes.
This was my new reality.
Just that.
And I was stuck in it for good.
Yeah. I wish that was the kind of stuff that would get me approved, because like I know I complained about it to Nate, but I'm not sure I told everybody else that I got continued for commissioning this year. So I have to wait again till next fall to reapply. And it was all for a whole bunch of nonsense. I just copy-pasted the screen. Yeah.
Greetings. I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, Milady Summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Thanks, BTA.
Our loved ones.
I don't know why we use the terminology we use, continued, because that sounds like they're moving you on, but they call it getting continued. Really, they just mean I got continued till next year, where I have to reapply because they denied me moving forward at the decom level.
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
Digital community. That's right, Nate. That's right. Actually, and I complained a ton about it, and I had some processing to do, but I'm actually in a really good space with it right now, and I'm choosing to look at it as a good thing rather than a bad thing, because, you know, it's all about perspective, right? But yes, time to build, focus on the passion. It has really helped me refocus on what's important to me, though, so that is definitely helpful. Alright, let's see here. The good news is, though, that I don't have to rewrite any of my paperwork. I have one little piece of a thing that I have to sort of reorganize, but I don't have to rewrite it because it was all good. The paperwork was all good, so. And the one thing I was most afraid of them hammering, my theology and my theology paper, was the thing I did the best and had the most approval. So that was cool. The sending.
What's a sending? Are we going somewhere?
This guy is so stupid.
You truly are clueless.
Yeah, thank you. Lulu is saying exactly what I'm feeling right now. You are so clueless.
The dead need guidance. Filled with grief over their own death, they refuse to face their fate. They yearn to live on and resent those still alive.
Yeah, I could see that, Nate.
See,
and it's amazing to me, as upsetting as the situation was,
and in time, that envy turns to anger,
and is still
hate.
to a certain extent. I look around me and see that so many of the pastors that I respect the most were rejected initially.
Isn't it?
So many of them got delayed at some point along the process.
Summoners
and
do this?
so I don't take it as a value marker. You know, it's not a determiner of my worth as a person or a pastor. So it is just a bump in the road, and possibly a thing that will bring me to where I need to be rather than where I want to be. I love this scene. I love this scene. Jeez, Jesus. She is definitely the best of us. That's for sure. Do you think Jesus ever did interpretive dance like that, though? I would love to think that in the upper room, Jesus gave a little dance, a dance recital before communion. Liturgical dancing Jesus, absolutely. Look at the graphics here. Just these hold up so well. This is so pretty. And there's poor stupid Titus just standing there, no idea what's going on. Why does the moron get a front row seat? Twerked and it was good. Yo. Do I need to scroll back up and reread out loud on stream your typo?
It must be tough.
H-Man was telling us earlier that Yuna was his first video game crush. And I said Lulu was mine.
All we can do
for
is protect her
obvious
along
reasons.
the way until the end.
Until the end?
Because I'm disgusting.
What's the end?
And the target audience for that character, apparently. Smash or pastor.
Until she defeats sin.
Until she defeats sin. No. Well, yes. Oh. I like how they don't tell you the big plot twist part of that equation. And, you know, right there.
You did very well.
It would make the impact way less great
They've
later.
Reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time. Mm-hmm.
I wished there would never be a next time.
So
no more people being killed by sin.
Excuse me.
No more
sending. So I've heard about the Smash or Pastor, but I don't know the story behind it. So I definitely have to hear that
somehow
at some point.
Horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
Never wanted to see it again. I'll tell you what, maybe the reason why I love that scene so much is because, as sad as they are, funerals are one of the things that I like to do most as a pastor, because it allows me to enter into an experience with people that is raw and real. One thing about this game that I never complained about was the amount of save points. This game seems to have save points everywhere. It would be an interview show where I play Smash Brothers with random pastors, nothing too fancy, just a great name, Smash or Pastor. That and that man. And first I just loathe. Oh man. Alright. Top left section. Alright. Well, yeah, I could. Oh man, I could definitely see why it's not very popular with them. This kid needs to chill. I have enough children running around like crazy. Getting tired watching this youngin' run. That's right. Yeah, I was just gonna say that's too much.
Hey, you awake? Captain Walker's waiting for you.
Yeah, thanks. Let's see. We'll go. Oh wait, we want to talk to this guy now. Oh, let's save this girl.
Huh? Whoa!
I don't think I've ever not done that. I don't know if it's optional for you to not save that girl. Then morning came and nothing changed. My favorite Final Fantasy breakfast cereal. It destroys the roof of your mouth, though. Rude. They act like their town just got destroyed or something. I love the music in this game. Let's see. What was up here? Alright, I gotta get back to it. Have a great rest of your stream. Burn this chat and never show anyone. Bye, Nate. Take it easy. Thanks for coming by. You made it fun. And I'm absolutely going to copy and paste. I'm gonna screenshot that little piece for my own enjoyment later. Screen capped, absolutely. Let's see. Hands off the merchandise. I don't think I want to buy anything. Can I sell stuff though? Yeah, definitely. Wait, what did I just sell? Oops. I hope I didn't sell... Oh no, okay. I didn't sell anything I was wearing. Liquid steel. I'll keep that one in case I need to. In case I need to fight any fire elementals. Okay, nothing up that way. Let's go talk to Waka.
Ah, there you are. Be said, Aurochs. Huddle.
Huddle?
Onto the temple, where we pray for victory.
Yeah, screw rebuilding this town. We've got a tournament to get to.
Yep. Lord O'Holland was once a great blitzer, you know.
Waka. Praying for victory's all good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying blitzball?
Is this really the time?
This is the only time. The players fight with all their strength. The fans cheer for their favorite team. They forget pain, suffering. Only the game matters. That's why Blitz has been around for so long.
See, I wish sports worked that way, but like I'm a Cleveland Browns fan, and watching those games never makes me forget pain and suffering. It only makes me feel it more acutely.
Temple's beyond the jungle there. Let's go.
All right, I think it's head up now. Let's see, hold on. Do I have to check something real quick. No, I can't check. That's alright. I think I got the... Yeah, I did. Okay, I got it. Up to Kilika. Alright. Let's head over. To the woods. I feel like the location of that town was just destined for bad things anyway. Yep.
What's up?
Yuna's saying
Wait,
she
this
wants
is
you
Sin?
with us.
Yeah, in a world with giant sinfish, building a town literally on the water seems to be
You know what? There's no time for jokes,
a
yeah?
poor design
He
choice.
may be a blitzball whiz kid, but up against fiends, he's a newbie.
He's a newbie.
Not a guardian, then. I just want him nearby.
What?
What? What do you mean?
It's just that... Well...
We're all going to the temple anyway. Can't this wait till later?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have...
There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm just not really sure what's going on.
My apologies.
Give me 1 second. I have to... Let's go do a little exploring before we fight that optional boss. This is a good place to grind for for some levels. I'm not gonna, again, not really in the grindy mood, so I'm not gonna do that, but this is one of those spots right there in that open area because you can just keep fighting and then go touch the save sphere, replenish your health and your magic.
Hey, sounds cool.
And just keep doing that over and over again. Special Lancet. Ooh. Not mistaken, I believe this is the first Final Fantasy game where you could switch out characters, but it also, because of that implementation, they didn't have it set up so that characters not in the party get experience. So that doesn't happen. So that makes leveling up and grinding in this game extra tedious. Scout. That's a ball for Waka, I think. Yep. Got Ice Strike. And more importantly, Sensor. Can you switch out during battle? Yeah. Yeah, you can switch them. You can switch anybody with anyone during the battle. So, like, here, I can pull up and switch out the active character for whoever, but it's still, like, if I want everybody to get experience in this battle, I have to have them all come in and do something, and sometimes it's not doable, but they have to take an action. So if they don't do anything, like if I were to take Titus out right now, he wouldn't get anything. He wouldn't get any experience, so I have to have him do something in the battle in order to sort of count as having been in the battle. It's kind of like in football, where you could be on the team and you can be dressed, but you don't actually count unless you've played a game. You know, the old Rudy strategy. And let's see, lightning, water.
Anyone thirsty?
Yeah, it's a bummer. It's one of those things, but you really could get through this game with only playing with four of the characters. You could get through this game easily playing with just Titus, Waka, Lulu, and Yuna. So it's not that bad, but and I wish I could see a map beyond what excuse me, what I'm able to see there. Alright, later, H-Man. I'm probably going to be wrapping up the stream soon here anyway. So Overkill seems like it doesn't do anything, but and it doesn't really at this point, but there are, if you can see there, the overdrive meters, the little yellow lines. Oh, I'm poisoned. The little yellow lines build up. Throughout the game, you get different abilities to different ways on how those fill up, and those fill up to do your overdrive attack. But one of the ways is by doing overkill overkill kills, and it fills the meter up
I'm
fast,
ready.
but that happens much later in the game.
Light shines strong, our woe be gone.
Yes, overdrive equals limit break. Ultimately.
I could take care of those alone, huh? Take that.
And each character, so the way it works, I can't remember if that's how it worked in
I'm on a
7
roll.
or not, but each character has their own unique overdrive. And they have, well, I don't know if they all have multiple ones, but I know that the main character, Titus, has multiple ones throughout the game. I think the others do as well, but so they're situational in how they work out. Yep. Let's see. I hope I'm going the right way. I don't want to go. I don't want to actually go all the way up to where I'm supposed to be. I want to do some exploring and get some items and kill that optional boss.
No problem.
So I just had Yuna guard as her action. And that counts, so she'll get
Now
experience
what?
for that. I'm not going to use his overdrive. The cool thing too is like it persists, so I don't have to use it right away. Which will make it good for this upcoming optional boss fight. I should level those people up. Nope. Oh, nope. Go back. Go back. Didn't want to fight him yet. Woo-ha!
Freeze.
Fire Moomba. Very nice. Hold on. Let me look at something up here real quick.
Focus on the fight.
Focus
No
on
worries.
the fight. See, there's generally a best person for each enemy type. At this point in the game, Titus and Kamari are interchangeable for one-hit kills on certain enemy types. But like Waka, the ball thrower, he is always best against flying enemies. Lulu is going to be best against enemies with high physical resistance, but like good magic resistance, or less magic resistance. So like right here, I'm gonna take out Waka. I want to get Yuna leveled up, so she'll be just sitting in here probably doing nothing. Yuna and Lulu are the best ones to get leveled up early because Yuna is the healer and she gets some good skills that you want to get unlocked sooner than later, and Lulu is just overpowered against so many enemies. Let's see. I want to go around the enemy here, go back to the save point, and then go up and fight it. Fight, fight, fight. Out of my way. Interesting that they were there, since they had already left one time, didn't they? I think I need to go into the settings and set it so that the cursors are on memory, so that they remember the last thing that I selected, because I select the same things pretty much all the time, especially at this point in the game.
Newbie here.
Sorry.
Newbie here.
You like that?
Go fight, go save, and then fight. Are Waka and Titus BFFs? They are, well, not really. I mean, they are getting there. So, in the canon of the story, they really only just met each other not that long ago. But yes, Titus is kind of an idiot, and Waka is a goofball. So, although he takes some things like being a guardian very seriously. So yeah, their interactions throughout, though, are kind of brotherly and playful in that way. Yes, those names are spelled correctly. Alright, so I'm gonna go down here and save.
Yuna! Aeon!
Just who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
Let them come. this.
Make way!
Make way. So you don't get this. You get a little bit of this backstory earlier in the game, but Waka and Lulu have a connection through Waka's currently dead brother. Well, not currently. He is dead. Oh wait, I don't want to save yet because I want to level up. Lulu and Chapu, Waka's brother, were a thing, and so they have this connection in that way, but Lulu is not very nice to Waka most of the time. Let's see, if I move there, I can use yes. What ability? Extract speed. What is... I don't remember what that does. Oh, you know what? It'll allow me to get more speed spheres from a battle. Okay, that's right. And those spheres are what you need to unlock these nodes throughout this grid. Silence attack, very good, very useful. Do I not? I don't have any more ability spheres? No! That's rough. Alright, well, I forgot how limited they were this early on in the game. That's a bummer. That's a big bummer. Well, I mean, honestly, this isn't really a skill I'm going to use much anyway, so I'll come back for it. But what will make it more difficult now, though, is if I come up to one of Lulu's abilities that I definitely will want to use. But I look like I have a little bit of a little bit of yeah, I won't be able to get to one of her abilities yet, so that's good. But get to increase her magic power and her magic defense and her mana, so these are all good things. Oh, which way? Come, Ari, which way? That skill down there. Where's this skill? Stop it. Scan. I can never remember which way to go. He's got the weirdest skill tree because he can sort of be anything and go anywhere. Alright, so let's see. Go down here, I eventually get blocked off. Blocked off. Jinx. so we'll start down here. Start over here. Alright, let's move. Although, I'm going to be stuck again with him because I don't have an ability sphere. Although again, Jinx, not really an ability that gets used a ton. Alright. Now we will save. Now we will save and get ready to go fight this optional boss. I like how there's an optional boss this early in the game. Not nearly as difficult as any of the later optional bosses, but
the fiend before us is Ochu, Lord of the Wood.
Hard enough
We've
at
had
this
trouble with
level
one
if
before.
you
Remember, discretion is the better part of valor.
If you haven't done any leveling up, this would be difficult. Lord Ochu. Alright. Let's get one of those from ya. Get some speed. Let's do a summon with... Oh, I should have actually waited to do that. Should have let everybody else take a move in the fight first. Although I don't think I'll kill him right off here. But we're gonna do an overdrive. Ah, yes. The good old tag teaming. Oh! Bye, Veil 4. It was good. That's alright, Perispectus. I was just explaining how the sphere grid and other things work in this game. Let's see. I don't... We want silent. I think we can do both silence and dark attack. Okay. Oh no. Definitely not. Let's see. You already did something, so let's bring in Lulu. Mini boss. Yeah. This is an optional boss that if I hadn't gone around exploring this area, would have... I mean, it still may kick my butt. But, yeah, it's an optional boss that you can fight here. The experience and the rewards are worth it, though. Now, cool thing about silence here is that I believe silence persists through... Oh, I better attack. So if you physically hit an asleep enemy, it'll knock the sleep off. I don't think that's... I don't think that's true for silence. I think silence just lasts. Oops, nope. So now it's just a matter of... So when this boss goes to sleep, though, it starts healing. So I used to wait for it to sleep to then heal up, but realized that doing so actually is not good. So the reason that makes that fight worth doing is for that poison steel, because I believe that sword inflicts poison, and right now where I can one-shot many things, that's not a big deal, but that actually, there's a good way to cheese a boss down the road with that sword, basically with the poison ability. Yeah, poison touch. Oops. Nope. Stop. Let's go back. We're gonna use Brotherhood here. Alright. Now, go back and save again. Let's see here. Do I want to... I think I'm going to go ahead and stop for now. May come back on later today. But I've been at this for just over 2.5 hours, so I'm going to go ahead and stop. And thanks, everyone, for watching. This was fun. It was way more fun when people came in and we started chatting, so thanks for that. And I will see you all around in the Discord. So take it easy.